Obviously, redshirting's on the table for both of them. No final decisions have been made, but it's tough. It puts you in a tough situation. You play Bryce in a game like this for 3 minutes, it burns a year of eligibility. I wish it was easier. I wish there was, a set number of games you could play a guy like they have in football. I think that would make a lot of sense, for some of these kids, but we don't. So I can only operate with the rules that we currently have, because I want Bryce to have the best college basketball career, the most options in his college basketball career long term, whatever that looks like. And I just feel like throwing a kid with a lot of potential that's developing, he or Mobile, a few garbage minutes, it might feel good now, but potentially down the line it could be something you regret.
The James family is once again the talk of the basketball world. But this time, the spotlight isn't on Bronny. It's on LeBron's younger son, Bryce James. A wild rumor has been swirling around that Bryce is refusing to redshirt, and that LeBron is pulling him from his high school season to prepare for the NBA draft. Now, let's just take a deep breath here. This sounds absolutely insane, right? A high school junior heading straight to the draft. It's the kind of headline that makes you do a double take. So today, we're going to dive deep, separate the facts from the fiction, and figure out what's really going on with Bryce Maximus James. First things first, let's address the elephant in the room. The claim that Bryce is entering the NBA draft is, to put it mildly, not happening. Under the current NBA collective bargaining agreement, a player must be at least 19 years old during the calendar year of the draft, and be at least one NBA season removed from their high school graduation. Bryce is currently a high school junior. He doesn't meet either of these requirements, not by a long shot. So, the entire premise of him entering the upcoming draft is completely false. It's a classic case of internet rumors running wild. This story is pure speculation, likely designed to grab clicks by leveraging the immense fame of the James family. So if he's not going to the NBA, what's the real story? Bryce's journey has been fascinating to watch. Standing at around 6'6", he has a different build and playing style compared to his older brother, Bronny. While Bronny is more of a combo guard, Bryce projects as a true wing player, a shooting guard with great size and a smooth shooting stroke. He has a fundamentally sound game that has scouts and analysts very intrigued. We've seen flashes of his potential that get everyone excited, reminding us of a young Klay Thompson or a modern-day wing scorer. His high school career has been a bit of a whirlwind. He started at Sierra Canyon, playing alongside Bronny and a roster of other high-profile players. It was a crowded situation, and getting consistent minutes was a challenge for any underclassman. Looking for a better opportunity to develop and showcase his skills, Bryce made a move to Campbell Hall. The idea was for him to be a primary option, to get the reps he needed to grow his game. However, that stint was short-lived. Due to transfer rules, he wasn't immediately eligible to play. This led to another transfer, this time to Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. This move was significant because it reunited him with his brother's former coach. The thinking was clear: find a stable environment with a trusted coaching staff where he could truly flourish. But the transfer saga wasn't over. After a brief period there, a decision was made for Bryce to leave Notre Dame, and this is where the pulling him from the season part of the rumor likely originated. The James family announced that Bryce would be leaving the team to focus on his development through skills training and by playing for his AAU team. Strive for greatness in the Nike EYBL circuit. This is a crucial point. He wasn't pulled to prepare for the NBA draft. He was pulled to follow a more tailored, individualized development path. This isn't an unprecedented move in modern grassroots basketball. We're seeing more and more elite prospects opt for non-traditional routes, focusing on specific skill work, strength, and conditioning, and high-level AAU competition rather than the traditional high school season structure. Why would they make this choice? A few reasons. First, the level of competition in the EYBL is arguably higher. and more concentrated with top-tier talent than most high school leagues. Every game is a battle against other future Division I and professional players. Second, this path allows Bryce to focus entirely on his own game without the constraints of a high school Team S system. He can work on his weaknesses, refine his strengths, and get his body ready for the next level on his own schedule. Third, it minimizes distractions and puts him in a professional-style training environment, which is something LeBron obviously knows a thing or two about. LeBron's involvement is, of course, a huge factor. He's not just a dad. He's the ultimate basketball resource. He has access to the best trainers, nutritionists, and basketball minds in the world. By taking a more hands-on approach to Bryce's development, he's ensuring his son gets the best possible guidance. It's not about rushing him to the pros. It's about building a solid foundation for a long and successful career, wherever that may lead. This is about playing the long game, not chasing a short-term headline. The refusing a redshirt part of the rumor is also nonsensical in this context. Redshirting is a college concept where a student-athlete does unplay in games for a season to extend their period of eligibility. It has absolutely no application to a high school player. This just shows how these rumors often mix up terms and concepts to create a dramatic but ultimately baseless story. It's clickbait, plain and simple. So, what does the future hold for Bryce James? He is currently ranked as a 4-star recruit in the class of 2025. He has received SEH scholarship offers from schools like Duquesne, where his dad's former teammate Drew Joyce III is the head coach, and Ohio State, his father's beloved hometown team. As he continues to play on the AAU circuit and showcase his skills, that offer list is expected to grow substantially. He has the size, the shooting touch, and the pedigree that college coaches dream of. His development over the next year will be critical. We'll be watching him closely in the EYBL to see how he performs against elite competition. Can he become a consistent 3-level scorer? How will his defense and playmaking evolve? These are the real questions that will determine his trajectory. Not some fabricated drama about the NBA draft. It's important to remember the immense pressure these kids are under. Living up to the name James is an impossible task. Bronny has handled it with incredible grace, and now Bryce is navigating that same spotlight. The constant scrutiny, the comparisons, the wild rumors, it's a lot for any teenager to handle. The decision to pursue a different development path is likely a way to manage that pressure and allow him to focus purely on basketball. So let's set the record straight. Bryce James is not entering the NBA draft. He did not refuse a redshirt. He has strategically chosen a different path for his development, leveraging elite AAU competition and specialized training over a traditional high school season. It's a modern approach for a modern basketball prodigy. He remains a top prospect in the class of 2025 with a very bright future ahead of him, most likely in major college basketball in a couple of years. We should be excited to watch his journey unfold based on the real facts of his development, not the fictional headlines. What do you guys think about this development path for Bryce? Is it the right move for elite prospects? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more. We'll see you in the next one.